What is up, guys? It's Tom here and welcome to one of the weirdest videos that I ever have to record. I've never seen anything like this in football before, especially in the Premier League. Liverpool have apologized to Southampton owners, the board of directors and the fans of Southampton for any misunderstanding regarding the Virgil van Dijk deal. They are saying Liverpool just made an official statement on their website. They also said we respect Southampton's position and can confirm we have ended any interest in the player. Wow, just wow. What do you think about this, guys? Let me know. Let's have a debate, let's have a discussion in the comments below. And of course, if you enjoy these types of videos, make sure to leave a like and make sure to watch this video because I collected a lot of information. I was actually recording a Liverpool career mode video when this news broke, so that video will go up tomorrow. I just have to react. One of the most embarrassing stories in Liverpool's recent transfer window history. I honestly thought that the times where we make these kind of mistakes in the transfer window, Liverpool have just been banned from signing youth players for the exact same reason of tapping up a youth player. I just cannot believe that somebody at the club would make such a huge mistake. Sam Wallace, a chief football writer for The Telegraph, recently just published an article just now, and he's saying that the final wording of this apology statement released on Liverpool's website was agreed between John Henry, the Liverpool owner, and Mike Gordon, another key member of FSG. They dealt directly with the Southampton chairman Ralph Kruger and his key allies, including Les Reed, the executive director. So the Liverpool owner, Henry, took these allegations against Liverpool of an illegal approach to Virgil van Dijk very seriously. And there are lots of different theories flying about, and that's where I wanted to start the video. So one theory is that somebody from Liverpool leaked out this information that Van Dijk wants to join Liverpool before speaking to Southampton and agreeing a fee, which, if it's true, heads will roll. If it's true, FSG really need to seriously re-evaluate how and the process, how they appoint people, because Edwards, who was just appointed sporting director, this is his first proper transfer window, and it's already an absolute complete disaster, and the Liverpool fan base is absolutely fuming, me included. Let me know what are your feelings, guys. I would love to hear it. The other theory is that Southampton somehow got wind of Jurgen Klopp meeting Van Dijk during the season in Blackpool. That I heard that today, by the way, and this is why they got very annoyed. But also they must have been very annoyed by all these newspaper articles coming out. I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday at like 5 p.m. English time. Multiple newspapers came out with the same story, that Van Dijk has spoken to Klopp directly or indirectly, and Van Dijk wants to play for Liverpool and wants to play for Klopp, and Klopp was the main reason why Van Dijk wants to join. And imagine you are Southampton and you hear that in the press, aired in multiple newspapers. That must have annoyed Southampton to the moon and back, because I can fully understand them. And they have to stand up for this, and there must be something in these allegations, otherwise Liverpool wouldn't so publicly apologize to a fellow Premier League club. And the statement, Liverpool FC statement, says Liverpool Football Club would like to put on record our regret over recent media speculation regarding Southampton and the player transfers between the two clubs. And I think this is mainly because of Southampton reporting Liverpool to the Premier League, and I heard conflicting reports about this as well. But maybe in the background Liverpool know that if we don't make this statement, we might get either a big fine or points deduction or even a transfer ban, because remember, Liverpool have already been punished by the Premier League for, you know, the same thing, and we have got a youth academy transfer ban, a youth transfer ban basically. We can't sign players who are, I think, 16 years old and younger to Liverpool FC. Imagine if we continue pursuing Van Dijk and we get a transfer ban for the first team. That would be just an absolute disaster. So maybe Liverpool's hands were tied and maybe they had to make this statement. Maybe they had no choice but to make this statement. On the other hand though, in 2014, and this is just came to light, I didn't know this previously, this is why I said at the beginning of this video that this is actually the first time that I've seen anything like this before. But apparently it happened before, not in England, not in the Premier League, that's why I don't know about it. But in 2014, Paris Saint-Germain did the same thing with Thiago Silva. They approached the player illegally without, you know, his parent club. I think it was AC Milan, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it was AC Milan. And PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, publicly apologized for tapping up Thiago Silva. I'm not saying that Liverpool tapped up Van Dijk, but that's how all the stories came out in the newspaper. And what is very, very interesting about this, that after Paris Saint-Germain publicly apologized, in the same transfer window, they still came to an agreement with Milan and signed the player. So there is still a chance, and some people are still saying that we will sign Van Dijk. I'm very skeptical after this, especially after that public statement by the owners. I will be shocked if we somehow signed Van Dijk. And Van Dijk himself is furious. He changed his Twitter bio from a professional footballer playing for Southampton to just professional footballer, and then he changed it back. He changed his, you know, profile picture from him in a Southampton shirt to him in a Netherlands shirt, but he changed his Twitter bio back to professional footballer for Southampton. I just imagine Jurgen Klopp, who is on holiday in Iceland. Imagine his emotions. Jurgen Klopp must be absolutely fuming. There are some people suggesting that Jurgen Klopp will walk away from Liverpool. I think that's wide of the mark. Jurgen Klopp has more integrity than that, but this will annoy him the hell out, because the one thing that I wanted for this summer transfer window is just for the owners to back Jurgen Klopp and to do everything we can to, you know, just get Jurgen Klopp's first choice transfer target. Why can't we do business behind closed doors? Why do we have to always leak information to the press? It has been going on for so many years, and it's good for me because I can cover, you know, the transfer stories days, sometimes weeks before the transfer were actually announced by Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp and the owners have to do everything to clear out the people who have been leaking information to the press, to the newspapers, to the journalists, because it affects the club's future. It affects what kind of players we can get. Look at Man City. They already signed 2 players worth £80 million combined, and nobody, absolutely nobody, knew anything about these deals happening, and Guardiola and Man City somehow could complete those signings without any, you know, journalists writing articles about it. Bernardo Silva and the Benfica goalkeeper, I'm not sure what his name is, they were the 2 transfers combined close to 80 million, and they were done behind closed doors. Why cannot Liverpool do the same? Why are we so unprofessional? It's unbelievable. One of the top 10 richest clubs in the world, and we do this. I'm appalled. I'm just absolutely dumbfounded. How could this happen? And I'm sure that FSG will sit down with Edwards and ask him, and I already am reading about this on Twitter, that FSG are fuming at Edwards, and how could this happen? The Premier League are about to speak to Southampton and Liverpool before deciding whether to take further action regarding the Van Dijk transfer saga. So the Liverpool could still face a Premier League investigation And this is why I think Liverpool made that statement, to avoid big fines or big sanctions. And this also makes Liverpool look guilty. If the Premier League just reads that statement shows that Liverpool basically admitting that we did something wrong. So I think the Premier League maybe will open an investigation about Liverpool. And imagine if we get a transfer ban because of this. That will just be the worst. Just when we got into the Champions League and everything looked, you know, on the up for Liverpool at the end of the season, the whole fan base were optimistic, and now it's just an absolute shambles. And I'm reading, you know, a lot of fan opinions every day. It's one of my hobbies to read the official fan forums, and everybody just absolutely lost its head. I'm not sure whether to laugh or cry at this. It's kind of comical what Liverpool fans have to go through supporting this club. I've been supporting this club for 17 years, and it's a roller coaster, man. And one day you feel on the top of the world, and the next day you feel like, why am I supporting this club when they, oh my goodness, I'm getting emotional here, guys. So yeah, let me know, guys, what do you think about this whole transfer situation regarding Van Dijk. I'm not sure what to think. The club, I mean, I'm not blaming FSG in this slowly, but they are also indirectly responsible, because FSG are responsible for the people who actually did this stuff, who leaked information, if that's true even, but I think it's true, who leaked information to the press. The BBC radio editor is saying that Liverpool have sent out a press release to say that Van Dijk wants to join Liverpool before actually speaking to Southampton, which is illegal, and it's one of the stupidest things to do. I'm not sure if he's saying the truth, but if he does, then Liverpool made one of the biggest mistakes in the past 10 years regarding transfers. And when Ian Ayre, you know, resigned, I really hoped that these kind of, you know, big mistakes that Liverpool did in the transfer window, where we missed out on so many players. I could list like 10 players just off the top of my head who we missed out on. Konoplyanka, Willian, Diego Costa, Mkhitaryan. The list is so long, and now it looks like that we got even worse in the transfer window. So what next? Who knows? I will keep covering you. I will keep covering the stories and bringing you the latest information. But my mind is just all over the place at the moment. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this absolute shitstorm. I apologize for swearing, but this really affected my emotions tonight. So let me know what you think about this whole situation. I would love to read your opinion. Thanks for watching.